Right now on Jamaica News Page tonight.
Look on them. If we not deal with this right now, them people then not no space. Justice for them. See them a little baby them. And then we are do it for. We gone.
Tense standoff in St. Thomas as residents stand in the way of an excavator to stop the demolition of their homes. Tonight, why they're refusing to leave and what the landowner is saying. Also developing tonight, chaos in Halfway Tree as this man goes on a destructive rampage, smashing the windows of several vehicles. Tonight, the latest on the investigation. And 3 people are fatally shot by police in Westmoreland. The victims have been identified and we're learning more about the deadly shooting. Plus,
would you ever take a look on them so-called baby here? No, sir. Them the edges are wedges me there.
the JCDC Festival Best Speech Class 1 winner Morgan Brisset brings the laughs with her lively performance of a wig explosion. You won't want to miss it. Welcome or welcome back to Jamaica News Page tonight. News that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica, and we're powered by viewers just like you. Please click subscribe and tap the notification bell to stay connected. Happy birthday, Daquan Williams. Jamaica News Page tonight starts right now. We begin tonight in St. Thomas, where emotions are running high as residents of Stokes Hall block what they believe is the start of a demolition exercise targeting several homes in the community. Residents stand in front of an excavator parked just out of camera view Wednesday morning, refusing to move as they demand answers from the Sugar Company of Jamaica, better known as SCJ Holdings.
We not queer for them. Who not queer for them? Look on them. If we not deal with this right now, them people then not no space. Justice for them. See them a little baby them. And then we are do it for. We gone.
Few months or weeks ago, the parish council come around and place stop order on the houses that we must not do any more building, which persons comply with that. Shortly after that, we have a meeting with persons from the SCJ Holdings, where in that meetings we express our way forward, what we'd like to happen in terms of ownership, either by lease and sale, which that would come a period of time. From then until now, nothing. Only to find out this morning to get phone call to see Tractavator come, say them come for push down the house them where people suffer for bill. These are some of the names of the persons who is involved in this housing issue.
So we don't understand how they are going behind our backs after they promise us meeting upon meeting to send excavator to come look down where we are trying around here. So,
Councillor for the Dalvey Division, Michael McLeod, calls for urgent talks involving residents, SCJ Holdings, and the government, arguing that the current economic climate makes displacement especially difficult for affected families.
And SCJ it need to come, not to have a meeting with me. I don't allow. I want to have a meeting with the resident and the SCJ and whoever, probably the minister, right, who in charge, to come and make we see how best we can serve. Because in this time, we have economic around this side is not very good, right, and very low on employment all the same way. So I am just reaching out to saying that SCJ is responsible for the property. Yes, we are already gone forward. Just meet with them, give them the.
A representative of the Sugar Company of Jamaica confirms the company owns the property and says meetings will be held to determine the way forward. However, head of SCJ Holdings, Nigel Meyer, later clarifies that no instructions had been given for demolitions to proceed on Wednesday. He acknowledges that demolition teams had been mobilized, but says multiple notices had previously been issued by both the municipal corporation and SCJ, directing persons who had illegally erected structures on the land to remove them. According to Meyer, the occupants failed to comply, leaving authorities with what he describes as no alternative but to take enforcement action. Residents, meanwhile, say they remain hopeful that meaningful dialogue can still prevent the demolition of their homes. Also developing tonight, a man believed to be of unsound mind is in police custody after going on a destructive rampage through halfway tree, smashing the windows of several vehicles. The incident unfolded Wednesday morning near the Halfway Tree Transport Center. Police officers who were nearby quickly intervened and took the man into custody. Further reports indicate that he's receiving medical treatment while under police guard. Authorities have not yet disclosed what charges, if any, may be laid. We're also tracking this story where a school bus driver narrowly escapes injury after this government-owned rural school bus burst into flames in southern Manchester on Wednesday afternoon. The incident occurred shortly after 1:20 p.m. after the bus had completed its scheduled summer school transportation route in Cross Keys and was returning to its base in Plowden. According to the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUTC, the driver noticed the engine was on fire and immediately pulled over. He attempted to extinguish the blaze using the onboard fire extinguisher, but was unsuccessful. The Jamaica Fire Brigade was called, and firefighters eventually brought the blaze under control. By then, the bus had been completely destroyed. Fortunately, no students were on board at the time, and the driver escaped unharmed.
I see now right at the window there, and I see when the bus come up and park, and when I look, I see smoke. And probably 5 or 10 minutes after, it just blew up in a flame.
It was a big blow up his school up in the back right here now and everything, but these things do happen. Because we all see it in the Kingston all the while, but first in the country. So, but me glad about. No people need those that and get hurt, and nobody and not get more hurt. The bus burn out, so they can rebuild again and come again.
The JUTC says routine inspections are carried out across its fleet and that a full investigation involving technical personnel and the relevant authorities is now underway to determine the cause of the fire.
I'm happy to report that there were no students on board at the time and that no injuries. The matter is being investigated, and of course we will keep the public advised. This is not the first incident of a fire. We've had it on even some of the new buses, so we'll allow for the investigation to take place before we make any judgment.
Meanwhile, Transport Minister Dalvaz recently reported that the rural school bus program serves nearly 8,000 students across 86 routes, and prior to Wednesday's incident had recorded no cases involving serious injuries or fatalities. In other developments tonight, investigators have identified the 3 people killed during Tuesday's fatal police shooting in Bogue, Westmoreland. They are 45-year-old Carleen Henry, otherwise called Mouchette, 48-year-old farmer Kenroy Russell, otherwise called Chris, and a man known only as Chicken. Investigators say 2 officers attached to the Westmoreland Proactive Investigation Unit were conducting surveillance in Bluefields when they came under gunfire after stopping along the Bogue Main Road. Investigators further allege that 2 armed men exited a white Toyota Axio and opened fire on the officers. The officers returned fire. Russell, Henry, and the 3rd man were later found suffering from gunshot wounds and were transported to hospital where they were pronounced dead. Investigators say another man who allegedly participated in the shooting escaped. An AK rifle along with ammunition and spent shell casings from the scene were recovered. No police officers were injured.
Our mother, our mother get caught up in a situation with the police.
My mother called me. My mother called me Saturday and came my mother 4 o'clock. My mother talk 1 o'clock. My mother called me say, my mother called me about my sister KXL and we are talk. My mother call me about money. My mother call me about all money too. I mean, not even my mother call me about money and my mother collect her partner job. The woman said she going to write the receipt, give it for the partner when she call it when my mother collect the 300,000.
They describe her as a hard-working woman and say she had been returning from purchasing supplies for preparations related to her mother's funeral when the shooting occurred. The Independent Commission of Investigations INDECOM has launched a probe into the incident. And now to a Jamaica News Page update. Police have charged a 32-year-old man in connection with a double murder earlier this month. Ramalio Miles of Bonneview Terrace has been charged with 2 counts of murder, 4 counts of shooting with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and using a prohibited weapon to commit a felony. The charges stem from the July 18th shooting along the Caledonia Main Road in Mandeville. 24-year-old nursing student Denikia Punal and a 21-year-old delivery man Sadifa Henry were both fatally shot after traveling in a taxi with 4 other passengers. Police say Miles exited the vehicle moments before multiple gunshots rang out. Following investigations, he was arrested and later positively identified during an identification parade. Deputy Superintendent Odine Dennis says Manchester Police remain committed to bringing violent offenders to justice. He notes that detectives have now cleared 21 of the parish's 23 murders recorded since the start of 2026, representing a 91% clearance rate. And still in Manchester, senior police officers are raising fresh concerns about the growing influence of lottery scamming across the parish. Deputy Superintendent Natalie Hall Williams says recent police operations uncovered suspected scammers ranging in age from just 14 years old to more than 60.
You know of persons out there committing illegal activity. They're doing the scamming. You need to call somebody. You need to you need to call the police officer. Now you may look at it to say, oh, I don't want to call Mandeville police station because they might know my name. They might be able to recognize the voice, or because of fear factor. There are so many avenues that you can call and tell what you know. A raid was carried out recently, and one of the things that we picked up, 14-year-old, 18, 60 odd persons, when you check the phone, they have lead sheets. Tell me, a 14-year-old, what is it that they're doing with the lead sheet? We need to start parent the right way. We leave a lot on police officers, so something happen, and the first thing that you want to do is to take your child to the police station and say, officer, my son, my daughter giving me problem, treat with it. It starts with you. As a matter of fact, it starts in the womb. You have to train that child. You check your child bag and it starts with a pencil. It starts with a ruler. You don't ask questions to say, where did you get it? I did not give you that rule. I did not give you that pen. But you say nothing. And that's how it starts. They leave school. You don't know of them being gainfully employed. Under a certain age, you cannot go to buy lottery ticket or cash pot or whatever it is. And they come in and they have an high-end vehicle. You don't know where they get that cash from, but you sit, you allow, and you turn a blind eye. The next thing, you see another one come in, and they ask you, auntie, mommy, daddy, can I put it in your name? They are not working. What signal is it that you are sending out there to that child? And what signal that you're not setting any example?
Deputy Superintendent Hall Williams says Operation Reset will continue targeting lottery scammers alongside violent offenders across Area 3. Manchester has recorded 23 murders since the start of 2026, compared with 16 during the same period last year. And finally tonight, Morgan Brisset, winner of the JCDC Festival Class 1 speech competition, is earning praise across social media and beyond for this performance of the poem Wig Explosion. Let's watch.
Lord, Jamaica mash up in wig. Me say, bob cut, headband, V-pot, all of them on display, Swiss lace, HD lace. Me can't tell where to start. Glueless, lace front, every girl want part. Lord of mercy, me can't believe me. Every girl in a wig price reach sky high. Some wig take the whole paycheck clean, and to the pitney, owning a textbook is still a dream. Ma ask my friend, "Girl, where the money come from?" She say, "Shh, and me partner draw. Make me buy Remy here from 60,000 for wig." Me say, "Me dear, and that I for install just feel like a human here." That no stop them friend. Every girl get wig installed for the weekend. Hairdresser pocket start to get fat. Cause when you get the bill, you have to give them all you got. You ever take a look on them so-called baby hair? No, sir. Them the edges are wedges, me dear. Them baby hair turn them in a baby for true. Cause out a wig, all edges missing because of the Gorilla Glue. The wig fever kinda catch me, nah lie. One looking at the mirror, I feel like I could cry. Edges laid, curls popping, this wig is eating. All eyes on me today at the PTA meeting. So now that me a comply, me have to give wig props. From Mashtown to Dali in 15-minute tops. 1 minute, me look like me sleep in a drain. Next minute, me angle that, me can't complain. Big up your wig sellers at them run street. From 0 to 100, the girl them look neat. Poor man can't spot fake from real. It's a wig explosion.
Her performance has been widely shared online, with many viewers applauding her confidence, humor, and stage presence. A reminder of the incredible talent and creativity being nurtured among Jamaica's young people. Great job and keep thriving, Morgan. And that's the news on Jamaica News Page tonight. News that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica, and we're powered by viewers just like you. Happy birthday, Daquan Williams, and also thank you for watching Jamaica News Page tonight. We'll see you in the comments, and be sure to like, share, and join us again for more news. From all of us here, good night.